Setting clear intentions around money is part number 2 on how money is going to attract to you faster. So if you missed last week, we went over part 1, understanding your money mindset. Today we're doing part 2. My name is Karen Medeiros and I am founder of Manifestation Master Academy and Manifest Her. Let's go. The next step of manifesting money is setting clear intentions. So what you want to do is you want to set the clearest picture possible of exactly what you want in your life. I'm going to give you a 7-part method on how to set clear intentions to attract money and how to attract it fast. Got my notes and we're ready to roll. Number 1 is you're going to get clear on your why. Okay? So start by understanding why you want to manifest that money. Is it to pay off debt? Is it to travel? Is it to buy a new car? Is it to save for a savings account, checking account, financial freedom? And so you want to write, why do you want this money? And you want to write down every single reason why you want that money. So if you have 10 reasons, write them all down. If you're just focusing on one, then just write one down. Step number 2 is defining your financial goals. So how much money do you want to attract to you at this moment? Think back to all of the reasons, number 1, add up everything. So if you want to travel, where do you want to travel to? Add up how much money you're going to need. That is going to be your step for step number 2. You want to be specific as possible of exactly how much money you want, and you want to be specific about when you want that money. So it's like you are placing an order with the universe or God, and you're like, listen, this is exactly what I want. Here's when I want it by. Here's what I want it for. Those 3 questions. Ask yourself in your mind, write them down. Okay? Now what you want to do is you want to write down those goals in the present tense. So let's say that you want $5,000 to travel to Europe. You're going to write, after you write out, what you want the money for, how much you need, underneath there, you're going to write, I am so grateful now that I have traveled to Europe. So you're writing whatever that goal is in the present tense, and you're going to continue to write that present tense goal through every single reason that you had in step number 1. Step number 3 is practicing visualization. So let's just go with the goal of traveling to Europe. Every single goal that you have, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to visualize that you already have been there. You've already traveled to Europe. What does it look like? What do the streets look like? What do the shops look like? What do the restaurants look like when you're eating at those in Europe? How does all of that feel? And really close your eyes, visualize that. What would your life look like in those 2 weeks or however long that you're going to be traveling to Europe? How would your life look like, and how would you feel when you were in Europe that entire time? Step number 4, use affirmations. You're going to use affirmations to reprogram your subconscious mind and align your thoughts up with whatever your dream or your desired state is. You want to take these affirmations and you want to repeat them daily. So I have affirmation cards. So these are money mantra cards. So this one says, what's one of my favorite ones? Hold on. I do not chase, I attract. What belongs to me will simply find me. Do you need to use these cards? Absolutely not. So what you could do is you could pick, I would pick 2 affirmations and I would say them for the entire week. So start on a Monday, do the entire affirmations all week, set new ones for the following week, or continue to say the same ones. It doesn't matter. So it could be, I am a money magnet. Money flows abundantly and effortlessly to me every single day. I am money. Any type of money affirmations, you're just going to say that on repeat. And if you really want to up the stakes, I would put a timer in your phone for maybe 2 or 3 times a day to to say those affirmations. So set a timer to remind you of those affirmations. Okay? Step number 5, take inspired action. What I mean is, let's go off of the traveling to Europe. You want to take inspired action. So what if I said to you, you're going to Europe tomorrow? You need to find out, I will pay for your entire trip. You need to go plan it. Where are you staying? How much do you need? What are the flights? When do you want to leave? All of that. So I want you to take inspired action like you were already going. Like the money is there. Now you get to plan trip of a lifetime. Step number 6, let go of every limiting belief you have around money. We talked about this step in part number 1. So you should have already done this homework, but if you haven't, I want you to list out any limiting beliefs that you have around money. Any negative limiting beliefs, I want you to write here. And then over here, I want you to write the opposite of what that is. So money is hard to come by. Say that is one of your limiting beliefs. Your new belief over here would be money is abundant to me. See how it's completely opposite? So all of the things that you believe or think, I'm greedy if I want too much money. What is that positive over here? There is more than enough money for everybody to enjoy, would be something positive. And number 7, and my absolute favorite, is practicing gratitude. Practicing gratitude for as little as you may have in your life will get you the most that you've ever had. Listen to that again. I want you to practice gratitude for the $10 that you have in your bank account. I want you to practice gratitude that you only have enough money to fill your tank a quarter. And I will tell you that this is really where people mess up. They really mess up because they think that they will practice gratitude when everything comes in. When I get that money for that trip, then I will be excited, then I will be grateful. You have to practice gratitude before any of this shows up. That is how it's showing up, is by you practicing gratitude for the littlest things. So if you don't have a gratitude journal, I would grab a gratitude journal. I would grab a plain notebook and write 5 things that you're grateful for every single day. That's it. If you don't practice gratitude, start with that. And so every day I write 5 things that I'm grateful for, and things can be on repeat. So I am grateful for my healthy body, is something that I write every single day, as well as my family's healthy body. And then I will usually think back to the day before of like, okay, what really happened yesterday that I can be grateful for? And then I'll write, I am so grateful that, blah, blah, blah. Or if I'm stuck and I'm like, nothing really happened, then I'll kind of look around and be like, man, I am grateful for this beautiful house, or I am grateful for, this heat that's keeping me warm, kind of thing. So very important. Don't miss that step. That's it. So your last step is to download the homework. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to download the worksheet that you're going to be able to fill out. So you don't need to, take notes, but if you didn't, download the worksheet and finish it. So next Tuesday, every Tuesday I drop a new video. Next Tuesday, I'm going to drop part number 3. So this is a four-part series. And part 3 is taking action. So I will see you next week.